What's your best life hack for your own body? When you have a clogged nose, make a fist and press it down on your face in the middle of your forehead near your nose and tilt your head back. Your nose won't be clogged anymore and you can breathe normally while doing that. This has actually helped me. I always wear a blocked nose when I go to bed. I'm very glad I came across this XD. Water. Family and friends make fun of me for always having my water bottle with me, but I feel drastically sluggish and tired when I'm not constantly hydrating. Mayo, look at you being healthy. Health is not a joke, Jim. Splashing cold water on your face triggers the mammalian dive response, which instantly lowers BPM and blood pressure. It's not just a movie trope of the panicking character in the bathroom. It actually works and is sometimes even utilized in emergency rooms. I feel instantly better after doing this. It's like a liquid second wind. I like to do it after lunch at work and before I leave for the day. Don't know why, but it works for me every time. Sunblock. Even if it's not sunny, gotta protect the money maker. Technically, medicine is a life hack for all of us. We are stretching the remaining days of our lives with it, protecting us from diseases, infection, injuries, etc. We are basically hacking our own lives. Well, we also shorten it with processed food and consumable vices. Perfectly balanced, as all things should be. Running cold water over my wrist when I'm very hot. A few seconds of this, and I cool down to a manageable feeling. I assume it has something to do with cooling down blood so close to my skin. It works on the neck for me too, so that's why I instantly feel too hot in a hot shower as soon as I start showering my head. Smaller jawbreakers or atomic fireballs. When I have an active snack, I can't chew through them. They last 20 minutes, and I can still talk and drink while keeping my mouth busy. Bonus, it's nearly impossible to yawn with an atomic fireball in your mouth. I have coworker stop by my desk. Can you hook me up? I've got a 3 fireball meeting coming up. Apostrophe. That fiery / cinnamon flavor always keeps me awake. I used to keep a pack of Big Red chewing gum in my car in case I was tired but needed to drive somewhere. Cinnamon Altoids for anyone reading this. Harlock doesn't like chewing for extended periods. Crying. Cry enough and you're able to release whatever it is that's bothering you. No more coping mechanisms or managing. The body's brilliant. Just like you can vomit up something that's making your stomach feel bad, much better than holding it in. You can emotionally puke out everything too. Shame, we've told everyone it's shameful to do. Crying feels great. You can actually tell from the chemical makeup of tears if someone was sad crying or their eyes were just watering. The theory is that your body is actually chemically rebalancing your brain through your tears. The various types of teardrops taste different and have slightly different consistency. Considered deleting this as it's fucking weird that I know this. Don't ask me about the multitude of messages about health you can discern on breath smells. Stop eating so damn much. Better yet, eat veggies instead. 2000 calories of not fast food, and generally whole food is actually a lot of food. You can eat 2000 calories in one meal at McDonald's by accident. Setting my alarm clock to a jump scare sound on full volume. Now my brain wakes me up a minute or two before my alarm clock goes off to avoid a heart attack each morning. I have a somewhat less stressful way of this. I put alarm tones with a short, quieter intro. However, it goes full tilt if you let it go on. Bonus points for having it across the room, so I have to get up to turn it off. When I was a kid, I had an alarm that would launch a little foam helicopter. You couldn't turn the alarm off until you docked the heli on the pad again. I miss that clock. Lift weights, and everything else gets easier, except watching people not re-rack. That gets infinitely harder. Also people curling and the squat rack. Oh god, I'm having numb flashbacks now. One thing that has helped me for sure is when I wake up, I get out of bed immediately. I used to stay in bed for a while when I woke up in the morning, but now I get a much better start of my day when I wake up. Well, I know I'm gonna be the man. Harlot wakes up next to Y. If you are forced to stand for a long period, try to rest your fat belly on the nearest stationary object to relieve pressure on your lower back. My coworker wanted me to tell you he does not appreciate your advice. You can't rest your belly on other people. Especially while working from home. Just actually do things you enjoy instead of wasting time thinking about how you should be doing something else while not doing it. If you're not going to be working or productive either way, stop doom scrolling Reddit or Twitter and feeling bad about how you should be doing email, and do something that makes you actually happy. Drink in the afternoon, so your hangover is when you sleep and you wake up fresh. This is the way. Putting a straw in my water. I drink way more water now. Side note regarding straws, size matters exponentially. One of the more obscure scientific laws is Poiseuille's law, which includes flow rates of fluid through a tube. Turns out the flow rate is proportional to the fourth power of the tube radius. In other words, a straw that is twice as wide as a thinner one doesn't give you twice as much liquid, but 16 times as much. Exercise. Just do it already. Vitamin D. 5000 IU/day for 10 years now. I get blood levels checked every few years and they always come up normal. Melatonin. Instead of other sleeping pills, if I can't sleep, or to adjust for jet lag. Don't abuse it. It's a hormone. But occasional use can help you repair or switch your sleep cycle faster. Does playing VR for 4 hours count as exercise? It can. Get a heart rate monitor or decent smartwatch. You'll be able to track your steps/HR and figure out if your games are giving you enough activities. Eating mostly fresh/non-processed food and starting the day with a walk. 10 minutes around the block will do, and ending the day with stretching or yoga, preferably barefoot on grass to ground yourself. Doing this has changed how I physically and mentally feel, and I notice the effect on my body if I don't do these things. Sleep for 9 to 10 hours a night. It makes everything better. Weeps openly in crippling insomnia. Eat constantly to increase resistance to fall damage. This guy knows. Drink water. Work out. Eat and sleep well. Your body will take care of the rest. When I need to do something what I don't like and am lazy to do, cooking, then I change my thought for something absolutely not connected to it and just go to kitchen and start picking up everything I may need on autopilot, and when everything is prepared then I start to think about the cooking itself. If I would think about it in my bed during watching YouTube, I would never convince myself to do it, and I would order something. Years of experience. It works for me with everything. Because for me it's just difficult to start, but then it's snowballing, and I ask myself, was it really that difficult, you piece of lazy shit? Same. Also for things like dishes that pile up. If I just focus on one dish at a time instead of looking around and thinking, geez, look at all these dishes, it's so much easier. Just gotta trick your mind. I'm cleaning everything during cooking, so I have never that situation fortunately. To avoid late night snacking, brush your teeth soon after dinner. The feeling of fresh, clean teeth will suppress the urge to further eat. And if you don't already brush your teeth twice a day, start now. Still avoid brushing immediately after eating. Acidity from food/drinks can break down enamel if you're brushing it all over. Scratching the back of your calf reduces a need to pee for a short while. Helped me countless times in high school. Need to try this. When I need to pee, I need to pee as soon as possible. And when that's not an option, I'm miserable. Please click subscribe if you enjoyed this video.